Europe. That's right, Saturday 3rd of August. Unequal Media and Ludus Magnus bring to you Sega Cup Europe. A staggering £6,000 prize money is up for grabs. The split is over the top 8. We've invited the best in Europe. No, forget that. We've invited the best in the world to get down to Dugdale Theatre on Saturday the 3rd of August to battle it out at this year's biggest event. What else can I say? We're really excited about it, but right now, this is our warm-up event. We have got a selection of very, very good Virtua Fighter players in the house today, and this is an invitation tournament. You know what? Our very own Zero EX is playing. Shout out to Zero EX. Without him, I don't think Sega Cup would have come to Europe. He really pushed Sega to represent the European nations. Mr. Midnight, Zero EX. I'll be honest with you, I know very little about Virtua Fighter, so I'm probably just going to let you enjoy the action. We will get some seasoned commentators on as soon as possible. But as I said, this is the Sega Cup warm-up by Unequal Media and Ludus Magnus.
Time for a combat seminar.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Right, we're here. We've got Marley.
Yep, Marley J.
And Ash Kaiser here. Commentating, we have Vanessa versus Kira. Marley, you know Vanessa very well.
Yeah, I do. I'm a guilty as charged Vanessa user as well. And yeah, she's a very flexible character. See, Jamar is in defensive stance at the moment, which isn't as strong.
You don't agree with that. You prefer defensive stance, don't you?
It used to be stronger, but now offensive is definitely stronger.
I remember that a lot of people did say that back in 5, you didn't really need offensive stance.
No, I used to use both. I like using both, but I think as a player, Vanessa player, you need to be able to flow between both. But in this game, offensive stance is a lot stronger, just because of the way the system is. And then there's Akira, who's just good at everything, basically.
Well, at the moment, Jamar seems to have a commanding lead in rounds, but Midnight's currently in lead.
Yeah, we'll see how he grows into the game, because Jamar's very experienced. I think his experience outweighs Midnight's quite a lot.
No, he could have finished it there, but he didn't do the combo. Oh, Jamar gets the takedown.
Could be a lot of damage. Watch the time,
Just goes for neutral. Oh,
there we go.
Desperate damage there, Marley.
No. I mean, it's a good guess to make. It's a safe move.
Doesn't break the stagger. Charge a bit too long.
And there's that body check.
No count hit damage though.
No, it's still a decent move.
Yeah. Jamar needs to be careful here.
Not much of a punish. He blocked a yo-ho.
And that side kick is good, isn't it?
It's very good. Nerfed, but still very good.
Right, we can all fit on this couch just about. It's quite wide, isn't it? So,
yeah.
You're squeezed in between someone who's a bit overweight and this guy's just massive.
Well,
I'm not that big.
You're actually quite big. Like, Hugo proportion. Little Hugo.
No.
And now we've seen a flow.
Midnight seems amused by it.
So Vanessa, when she gets going, character very good Okizemi, if that's the word for it. Very strong. If you're tech rolling, you're getting up quickly, then she can be all over you constantly, all the time.
That's going to be a lot of damage.
And that was a very good hit check as well. The ender there after the bound is stance specific. Jamar is showing that he knows his stuff. It's good. It's an exhibition.
Oh, there we go. The hit throw. Oh, brutal knee. Sweet.
He drops the combo, but we'll see if he goes back into another one. He's playing predominantly in DS, so I think I'm not sure. Jamal usually he plays mostly offensive stance when I've seen him play, so this is a bit different for him. But yeah, he's not throwing too much stuff out there.
It's a comfortable win for Jamal.
Comfortable.
You know what? That's the first game. I do believe it's double eliminations. Even though it's invitational and it is for fun, it's not that fun.
It's serious business. Everyone wants to win.
Nobody wants to go into losers straight away, do they?
No. Everyone wants to win.
So guys, you know what's happening on the 3rd of August.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, why don't you tell me what's happening on Saturday the 3rd of August?
3rd of August is we have the Sega Cup, the European edition. They took it to America. It was a huge hit out there. And now they've been kind enough, and yourselves have been kind enough to help us arrange.
We are so fortunate that Sega have picked us. I think it's Jamal constantly annoying them about it.
Massive push from him and others, and it's going to be so good.
Wow, there's still a noise out there, man. Everyone's excited about this today. You know what? VF. I've been in the fighting game scene for ages, so most of us have. Now, I remember VF when it came out back in the day. Virtual Racing came out and then Virtual Fighter came out. So what is this game? Like, what are these blocky graphics? Until you saw it moving. So it's been around a long time. It's had a lot of installments, isn't it? And
and even if you look at a single game like VF2, there's multiple installments of that one game.
Well, because they had version 2.0 and 2.1, where 2.1 was just, it was all balance changes.
They balance it and then they change it every single game. But it's been around for a long time. To be honest, I think it needs a little bit of a reboot, refresher.
You think so?
It's been so long.
I think it's just really understated, because I remember hanging around the arcades and I remember seeing there was 2 versions like VF3 and there was a team battle version.
Oh yeah.
And like people are Ryan Hart going, nah, man, you got to play the team battle. I'm not quite sure if it was it one character or off. I don't remember what it was about, but
it was, you'd have one character, they'd get beaten, and then the next character would come in.
And see, there was like, and then there was VF4, and I remember working with on a little magazine, and VF4 came out on the PS2, and there was another rendition. So VF's been around since the day, man. A lot of versions. Anyway, let's talk about the match.
Okay. So we've got 2 experienced heads here, Vec and Median, KOF player, but he's also a big VF fan. VOF. But this should be a good match. Again, we've got another Akira.
John has been playing Akira for a very long time, hasn't he?
Yep, he knows what he's doing with Akira, and also Median knows what he's doing with Lei Fei. Last time he played, he wasn't so familiar with the Final Showdown system, because actually it's a big change from the last VF game.
Well, it had only come out, hadn't it, just there at the time, and
so last tournament we saw him, not so much experience, but now I think he's shown today in the casuals that he's been practicing. I mean, obviously the 3rd of August is on everyone's minds. It's on the horizon, it's getting closer and closer. You got to put your practice in.
Yeah, I don't care about the jet lag, I'm coming.
You got to come.
I'll be there. I just won't celebrate Christmas, I'll just go to work there.
Wow, that's a trade, yeah?
No, that's
a guy that loves the brand, man.
Right, Christmas, who needs that?
So the problem with fighting Akira is that now it seems like everything he does is very safe. So what you've got to do is outguess a character who's doing more damage than you, and when you do hit him, you're not doing much damage because of his weight.
Yeah, he's one of the, well, he's the 3rd tier of weight, isn't he?
So he's a very heavy character in the scheme of things in VF, so he falls to the ground faster when he's being comboed.
He does have some dodgy hitboxes at times, so things won't hit him that will hit others, so things will hit Jackie and John, but they won't hit Akira.
He's just a big ball of muscle, and he just falls out of the sky immediately. We don't knock him very high up. So that's Vec taking the first match.
We get the ladder win pose.
Yeah,
that's Akira.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So Sega showed their sense of humour with this game, with the customs. You can do a lot of stuff with the customizations. And
I should have made the American football a wolf, shouldn't I?
Should. Maybe there's still time. I don't know.
Maybe. John with that throw. Now, John has a thing with throws. He always does throws that keep him on the player one side.
Yep, he has been working on that. But so anyone who's out there preparing for the 3rd of August, when you play against Vec, break left. I don't mean left or right, changing whether you're on player 1 side or player 2, always just left on your stick, and it will just break most of his throws because he just has a bad habit.
Yeah.
And we're telling everyone to expose him.
Well, you told me that when I played him last in the tournament, you did literally get off the mic and shout at me.
Yeah.
telling me to break left.
And it worked.
Yeah.
See, it's a stable combo from Akira. He does good damage, and all of these moves he's using a lot of safe moves. He knows what he's doing.
And Median did the sweep there, which Effect tried to evade the sweep, caught him.
And it's a counter.
Yeah,
now,
it's a failed him.
Lei Fei, he used to be the strongest character in the last console game we got, but now he's near the bottom of the tier list, as they say. But
I always thought Eileen was the strongest or Vanessa was the strongest.
No, it's definitely Lei Fei. But now they've made the opposite with Akira. A lot of his stuff is less safe. He's got a lot less time, and his mix-ups are less free. There we go. Once he gets into his stances though and gets going, he's still powerful. And that's a good thing about VF. Everyone has a good chance to win, regardless of the character. Whether you win or lose is not matchup dependent. Every character can beat every character.
John is dropping some really, really simple combos for him here, and he gets the ring out eventually.
Yeah.
But he had a commanding life lead anyway, so.
Crouching punch. That's one thing a lot of people don't like about VF. The best move in the game is to punch them in their nether regions, basically. Crouching punch is the best move in the game. Some might disagree, but they're wrong.
That standing palm annoys me because it's 14 frames and it leads to a lot of damage if he does it correctly.
And that's a really tight match, and
Fate goes through.
Yeah, he takes it.
I believe our next match is Jide and Shoju.
Actually, it might be me.
No, you played. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
It's kind of excited, man. They are proper hype.
You don't see VF every day.
Hype is good.
No, it definitely is. So anyway, anyone else to get into VF now, God help them. But who's a good character to start with?
Jackie.
You know, Jackie,
without a doubt, I'd say.
I think I'm always asked this, and I think people should just try all of the characters. Go through the moves list, try things out with all of the characters. They're all pretty easy to learn. The thing with the game is it's harder to master.
Yeah.
So I think just go with a character you feel good with, because at the end of the day, the game is pretty raw. It throws you into the deep end in terms of guessing games. So if you find a character that you really feel and you enjoy using, you're probably going to do better than them if you try and jump into a top tier character and they don't go along with your playstyle.
The thing you have to look at is like every character has the same 4 basic tools. I.e. they have the standing punch, they have the crouching punch, which is all the same frames. They have the 14 frame mid, and then they have the standard throw as well.
Very, very few exceptions, but generally yes. And that's what a good game plan is sort of built around those moves, and then the exceptions to those. So you find people who are very good at the game that can sort of jump between characters, because the moves are quite similar for a lot of the characters, but then all of the characters also have something very unique about them as well.
Okay.
And all very different. But it's better as a character that you feel you enjoy using. You like their style. Like I use Eileen because I like Monkey Kung Fu. I grew up watching Monkey Magic and stuff.
And because I like big grapplers, I go with Wolf.
The thing is that people probably can. This game more than probably any other fighting game is that they are very realistic, aren't they? Very human-like. So you will go for a fighting style which you respond to. For me, now I played it back in Virtua Fighter 2 days, and I must admit to Kira, because of that Ryu.
Yeah. I
think a lot of people probably do that.
Yeah.
But as I said, it's easy. I don't think he's an automatic good pick, because you do that association by default. He's not a very good character to start with.
I think what Sega recognised their mistake in that, because he's always the guy on the box.
He is their poster child.
But he was ridiculously hard to use, especially back in VF2.
Okay.
Well, it was his execution. I mean, people didn't realise. I mean, his 1 frame knee is a lot of things. I mean, in VF4, that was key to a lot of his combos, and you've got 1 frame to execute.
He had key moves that if you couldn't do, you basically couldn't use the character.
Right,
now, what they've done is they've corrected a lot of that. So Kira he's no harder than any other character to use now. So he's fine. He's got a slightly shorter moves list still than a lot of the other characters, but all of his moves are very, very good.
And also stuff like his Dragon Lance combo, his DLC, which back in the day used to be a lot harder. They've simplified the move of that, and they've also given it a simplified but less damaging version as well.
So at the moment we're seeing Go, the assassin, judoka, street fighting assassin versus Brad Burns, the kickboxer, Muay Thai.
We've got the Evo boys.
Yeah.
I really like what they did with Go in Final Showdown and R. They just made him a lot more brutal.
Yeah.
Instead of pure judo.
A violent, angry man.
Yeah.
And he has Sega Mega
Yes, the
Drive.
Mega Drive, yeah.
Which is quite sick.
Now, Go has very powerful throws as well. And also, Jido's going to be fishing for that counter hit knee a lot because that move is so good.
It's a safe launcher. It only launches on counter hit, but if you do get counter hit by it, Go gets half your health.
Yeah, because basically it doesn't it puts them into the kind of like fall down crumple state, and then he can.
Yeah. So now we're seeing Jide dropping a combo, or he's not. He's trying to do weight specific combo. We're gonna drop one. And that's
that was risky, that knee.
yeah, and it wasn't punished. So it's actually minus 14 or something.
14?
Like that, yeah. And that kick into that punch is also very good. It's not very quick, but you kind of have to stand there and wait for the punch to block it. And if it counter hits or if you're crouching when it lands, then you're in trouble. You lose a lot of health.
Go's got that. Jido takes it convincingly.
Decent reflexes on Jide. He ducks the guard grave.
To be fair to Shoju, he has only just started playing Final Showdown.
Oh well, he's played it, but he's just out of practice.
Well, he has. He said I was talking to him earlier, and he said that someone's having fun.
What you do? Always smiling.
Oh, he's the same as me. As long as VF's on, he's got a massive smile on his face.
Like, stop smiling. Your house just burnt down.
Oh, well.
VF's on. That's okay.
It's alright. VF's on. It's alright. Let me finish this match. I'll put out the fire after.
He'll only stop if it burns the console.
So is it save the girl or pay VF? Oh no, I'm add that. Save the world or pay VF.
Well, VF can't go on unless there's a world.
Yeah, think about the consequences of it.
The world's had a good run.
Am I in a spaceship? If I'm in a spaceship with its own electricity supply.
Oh my god, yeah. This is like VF. The world can come back another day.
Well, the world can dead. If I'm in a spaceship, then
It'll regenerate itself. It always has. I mean, it did it before we came along.
Good point.
They broke the guard there, but didn't follow up on it.
yeah. Neutral throw. And Brad's quirky thing is he has his slipping stances, slips left, right, back, forwards, like any good sort of boxer type character. It goes under a lot of highs and things like that.
It can be tricky as well because the moves that he can go from, because he can go from moves to the slipping and he can go back to moves, and it can be really tricky to understand when he is open to attack.
Yeah. And that's sort of, and he drops
Jide.
it. That should have been a ring out there or a KO, one of the two.
But it's still too much of a life lead to come back from.
Well, there's the thing in VF is there's always a way back. There's no sort of comeback mechanism in VF. The game is quite raw with that, but you can just knock him out of the ring.
Yeah. Or you couldn't get like two big launches and connect with them.
I mean, you lose a lot of your health very, very quickly in this game. A 5-second round sounds ridiculous in a game like Street Fighter, but in VF it's quite common.
Yeah. And that's it. I believe I am up, so...
Well, good luck.
Thank you very much. I will see you guys in a bit.
Sure. Aha!
Jamal.
Mr. EX himself.
Right.
Hello.
What's up, what's up?
Finally, you're playing, and you're talking, and you're not casting.
Yeah, I'm not casting for once.
For once.
In a while.
The next game is actually me and you anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. I know your Vanessa is really good, so, no contest there.
I can use Eileen. You can beat me though.
No, man.
I saw you doing start-specific combos, and I'm like, I don't do start-specific combos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just like, just take the easy damage and done.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, that was a pretty entertaining match. I can tell that Shoju hasn't really been practicing that much because I didn't see him do anything new at all.
He better practice start quick.
Yeah, man.
How long has he got?
He's got like 2 to 3 weeks. No, 2 weeks.
No.
Starting next week. It's 2 weeks from now. Sign-up's closed.
20th.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, definitely.
No, but he can sign up before then. But he's got until the actual event.
Yeah.
How much time has he got until? He's
He's got about 4 weeks. Yeah, because it's July tomorrow. He's got 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's got just over 4 weeks.
Yep.
To practice up. And yeah, he's got to do that quick. I mean, yeah, you can learn a lot of VF in a month, especially if you're playing with the right people, if you're asking the right question. Obviously, Ashkazi using his Wolf.
Versus Aeon and his Pi.
Yep.
Yeah, man, Pi is another of my characters, so it's interesting to watch matches with her. Oh, damn.
Now, Pi is very, very tricky in this game. She just seems to have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I would say like Pi is one of those poking type characters.
Yeah.
You just kind of poke and get in people's faces just to try and get try to be annoying. And Wolf is just, as you can see, raw power. You know, just does damage.
We've also got Pi's, in my eyes, the fastest character in the game. She's got like a 12-frame true mid.
Right.
It's like double-handed as well.
Oh, you mean down forward punching and kick?
Yep, so this is really fastest mid in the game. Wolf, he's one of the slower characters in the game, though he does still have the normal 14-frame mid. So it makes for an interesting matchup.
Well, okay, I just saw Aeon do a counter hit combo, but Wolf is a bit too heavy for that combo.
Yeah. So that's one of the things, you have to change your combos.
Depending on the character's weight class.
Take account of the fact that some characters are just a lot heavier.
Oh, I think you tried to reset right there.
He did.
Oh,
it's tight.
So you're trying to tell me, so if she had like a Tomonagi throw, she couldn't throw Wolf, she wouldn't be able to flip him over?
Oh, no, she can.
She can throw him.
The only character in this game that throws actually change for is Taka, because he's the heaviest class in the entire game.
Yeah, he's a sumo wrestler, so obviously you can't just pick up a sumo wrestler and dash him. Well, you can dash the Ganryu, but that's a bit different. He's a lot smaller than Taka.
Taka is a heavyweight character.
So a lot of like physics and what makes this play different? I'm gonna pick up some names. Tekken or DOA?
All right, Tekken doesn't have a weight class.
Right.
He can pretty much
launch
use. Well,
anyone.
I mean, that's wrong actually. Tekken does have a weight class, but very little characters actually adhere to that rule. So you can basically use any combo on every character.
In Tekken, it's a lot more hitbox dependent.
Yeah. So if you got characters with long limbs, you can hit them easier.
Right.
You know, stuff like that. Whereas this game is very dependent on actual weight. You know, the characters themselves have, you know, weight.
Yeah, they have a weight. So Wolf and Jeffrey, they're the heaviest normal characters. When you launch them, they don't go up as high. So there's less you can do to them while they're in the air. And on the other end of the scale is someone like Pi. She's quite a small girl. You hit her and she flies.
Sure.
So,
yeah, she will fly. Like you can do max damage with like pretty much any character.
But then there is still the hitbox thing as well. So Pi has a bit of a small hitbox. So certain combos you have to be careful and won't work with her because her hitbox is quite small.
You mentioned earlier, this is not like a lot of new games where it's matchup dependent. This is know your character and you can do well.
I would say matchup does play an importance because
it does.
So certain characters can do well against other characters, but
every character can win though.
Every character can win.
Yeah,
so it's not like Tekken where you got S class or A class characters in terms of, you know, character rankings.
Right.
You basically have rankings in this game, but everybody can beat everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're both going.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna have to talk some stuff.
Should I call G-Day? Come and chat for a bit. Oh, Ash is coming back.
Yeah. All right. So see you guys later.
I'll be back as soon as I do.
Okay then, those guys are gone as they fall everywhere. Okay, I've got two new soldiers on the couch. You know, I'm gonna say it, but squeeze in.
Hey, baby.
Not that close. Why is everybody that plays VF black? Oh, I said it. Everyone that sat down here has been a man of colour. So
because it's a ruthless game. Seriously, it's like it's bare aggression. Like that's why you see like
Same thing in America as well. There's a lot of ethnics, like,
Yeah.
you know, playing. But it's the same with all fighting games.
No,
really.
I think it's the same. We embrace it. I don't know. Maybe we're just naturally aggressive people.
We are.
Anyway.
God.
This is the warm up to Sega Cup. Oh my god, I'm excited about that event.
Do you know
Yeah.
what? This is literally one of my most favourite games. Like, I just watching this game at like a good level is just, it's beautiful. It's you know, I'm just shocked that it's not as over here. Like, you've got the VF like community, and it's a good community. But I think maybe because the game it's hard and you really have to put time in.
yeah.
I've always said like VF to me is like a martial arts.
Yeah.
And you've got to put the time and the dedication and the training into it, because if you don't, you're gonna fall off.
Many people say that it's the thinking man's fighting game.
It is.
There's a lot of regard for what it is.
Yeah.
And like mashing don't work in this game.
No.
I mean, so
It's got very little fluff. I guess that's what it is as well. You know?
I agree. Yeah.
I've noticed that Mr. EX, he does favour the female cast in most games he plays.
Yeah, in every game he plays.
It's not a bad look.
But
no?
see, do you know what? Right? I love the way Miley J plays. What's it? Is it Eileen?
Yeah,
It is
Eileen,
Eileen. Yeah. Like that monkey style.
Who's
man.
going to go out? They both stayed in.
Because on this game as well, you've got categories of weight.
Yeah.
Is she lightweight?
She's the super lightweight, yeah.
Oh,
She's-
super lightweight.
Yeah, so her and El Blaze are the lightest characters in the game.
Nice.
So, and Vanessa, I think she just comes under lightweight, so just above Eileen.
Okay.
So you got specific combos specifically for Eileen as well, so
Yeah. Man, two very good players.
yeah. Marlon's always giving me trouble with Eileen, so she's an absolute nightmare if you don't know how to fight against her. Lots of strings.
Thing as well, from what I saw of Vanessa, well, even from because Vanessa, when I played a little bit of her in 4, and the reason what like to me, like why I wanted to play it, one, because like her colour, and two, she's just ruthless.
Yeah.
Like she just hits so hard.
I know, because you like in Tekken you've got like the Valor 2 there, you've got Marduk, which is the big character, the big guy, and you've got some female character just wrestling hands,
Yes.
big hands onto the ground and stuff like that, so
She's brutal.
I love that wall throw. It's annoying when you get hit by it though.
Damn.
Nobody means you're dead. Nice escape. Oh, I didn't finish the combo.
Again, one thing that I like as well about this game is the fact that on the actual system itself, you've got 3 buttons, and to be able to play such a intellectual game, you know, so much thought process going through, and you have 3 buttons.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I like it. I like the fact it's simple.
Yes.
Like, it's weird, you get on the Street Fighter and it's 6 buttons, but, you know, whereas in Virtua Fighter you got 3 buttons, you got tons of moves and stuff like that as well.
Exactly.
So.
Think about when the game first came out, how brave Sega were.
Yeah.
They're the first ones to break the mold of the 2D fighting game, and you know, I remember seeing it in like computer video games, and like you used to like Street Fighter 2 and Final Fight, and you see this game very blocky, and I remember seeing, this is the most realistic fighting game experience you'll ever like experience, and until you actually saw it, it's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, and who would have thought? What, 20 years? How long's VF been?
Yeah, 20 years.
20
now.
Yeah,
years.
it's 20 years.
Still here. Big up Sega for putting out a gem.
I like the costume.
Do you know what? She looks like the girl out of Space Channel 5.
Yeah, there's a lot of Sega fan service in there and stuff like
Ah,
that.
nice.
So, within this as well. So.
Oh, just missed that. Nice.
Just gonna finish the combo. Oh, misdropped it. I'm not sure how good Jamar is with Pi. I've never seen him use him. So
Jide, has it still got the throw mechanic, like to break the throw? You have to do
the escape, yeah, you have the direction, yeah. But they've simplified it in this version, so you just have left, neutral, and right. That's it now.
Okay.
So they made it much more easier for new players now. So
See, I like that as well.
this is
like,
the easiest version of VF you're gonna ever get now. So,
A lot of games like that these days,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like SF4 were the easiest version of Street Fighter. King of Fighters ratings were the easiest version of King of Fighters in a long time. So I do appreciate that.
you're right.
You know, all the developers know that they've got to make these games, and they've still got to have their depth and their integrity, but they've got to be simpler for people to get into without the mindset we might have.
remove some of that complexity, because like before it as well, you had to know about the throw escapes and which directions they were.
Sure.
Whereas now you can tell, like, for example, if you do forward, the character will throw you, but it won't change direction. But if it does back, it will change the direction of the character. So it makes it visually simpler to understand what throws come out. and stuff like that. So, and the neutral grabs always tend to be weaker as well. So, then get him to the wall. Gotta be careful of that.
Wow.
Just keeping him trapped.
Oh, wow.
How many letters was that? Like 13 golden?
Yeah.
So
golden,
12 golden letters.
golden letters, man. Yeah, man, pick up your stick and go.
You're so you, man. You're nice to everyone's face, but you lose. Move on. There's no space for losers.
Okay. Oh.
Right, gotta go, guys.
All right, good luck.
Okay, we're going to get Marley J back. Of course, all our events are done in collaboration with Ludus Magnus Interactive Games Charity. They're doing some pretty cool things with the video game world, you know. And if you want to keep up everything Ludus Magnus is doing, make sure you check out their website, ludusmagnus.org.uk. Very heavily involved in Raisannals, so as you can see at the bottom of the screen, the Aatrox is coming. You can pre-order now. It is out the 21st of July. One hell of a joystick.
It does look really nice.
It's really got some really cool applications. If you're into your joysticks and you don't mind spending a bit of money, that is the one for you.
So what's the price then on it again?
1799, £180.
Okay.
I've heard people, that's expensive, but you know what? It's got a
Really?
hydraulic arm in it.
No.
A hydraulic arm.
Yeah.
And what I say to people is that all the modifications it does, it sort of, it does out of the box. You will spend that money. You'll get another joystick, and you will do all those mods, and it will still cost you more to do all those mods than get an Aatrox fully modded out of the box. So as I said, raise Aatrox, order yours today.
Back in.
Wow, right, so we're starting off again. Winners bracket. You can see Jide is starting off real quick. Just rushing down with go.
They don't like to let people rest. No rest.
No, man, no rest for the wicked. What I love about Go is just the way he hits people. He's like,
he's trying to get
ruthless.
Rid of people. Yeah, he's trying to off people.
He just wants the hurt. You can see the intensity of the hurt.
Yeah. In contrast to Jide's quite nice and they person.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it is. It's like,
beast. I mean, like suppressing something there. I think just a little bit.
Oh, and that's a nice play from Shakir. That low is plus on block. In VF, most lows tend to be negative on hit, but that one is plus.
okay.
So he's gone straight into a very quick mid to beat anything Jide could do. So VF's got a lot of these sort of general rules, and sort of once you learn it, you know the game. You can pretty much use any character.
I was going to ask you, what is the key here? Because when you hit, do you automatically when you hit someone, they automatically like sort of stun and crumple, stagger? I can't see it.
Yeah.
But
you have certain moves that can produce that.
Yeah. You have some moves that can produce it. Well, you said what's the key? The key is just the mix between attack, defending, and throwing. So throws beat guards, attacks beat throws, and guards beat attacks basically.
It's the ultimate paper, rock, scissors.
Yeah, so it's just a very raw rock, paper, scissors game at the end of the day. And if you outguess someone, you don't even need to be doing anything flashy.
Sure
you just
thing.
be doing punch.
And that's what some people think. They don't understand in the game is that's where the mindset is, isn't it? Because if you outguess everything I do, it does look like a bunch of random hits, but you picked every guess correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what? In my mind, I was thinking, Aeon's actually doing quite well, and then this happens. He was actually doing really well. I was quite surprised, and then that sounds disrespectful. Not quite surprised, as in Jide's just a monster.
Yeah, he's an old hat at this, and he's very experienced. And actually, Ion's been having a lot of practice with us recently. And
good.
Come on really well. He's improved a lot. All he needs to do is just sort of decide on a character and stick with it.
Yeah.
But
because I think with this game, it's a game where you can't be running around, like a lot of characters. You really want to be a contender, you've got to know your character inside out.
Yeah, so I'm told. I disagree because I use like half the cast at the moment. But you can. It's some people can and some people can't. But I think character specialists in this game, because all the characters are so different, you learn how to play against all the other characters with your character, and that makes a big difference. This is going to be huge damage. So it's not a blowout by any means. It is actually fairly tight at the moment. Goal's thing, one of his things is he can reverse a lot of moves. He sort of just throws people's hands off him, and he's the only character in the game who can actually reverse throws.
Oh wow!
And it's like pretty much a just frame. There's like a 1 or 2 frame window, but if you get it down, then he's just a piece of the character. He's pretty powerful anyway. G-Day uses him very well though.
Very well, yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, that move there is a guard break. Best way to mess G-Day up is actually just let it hit you and he'll whiff the next move. Because he expects you to block it so he can do his combo breaker. Oh, wall combo? Oh, no.
Oh, nice.
Go. So he's taking it to final round of the second net game.
God, that good damage.
Oh, and a counter.
Counter.
Beautiful.
Nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Aeon. Wow. Oh, nice. Oh my God. You thought the combo was finished and then... Oh, but it's still
there.
Oh, nice.
The pie is very strong when your back is against the wall because any odd hit, it can turn into a very big walk on the wall. So I think G-Day is changing the stage. Oh, he's going again. He's going again.
Oh, he's going. Okay.
Right,
okay. I respect that.
Yeah. So that's when you know G-Day thought he should have won. He says again.
Yeah. Nice. Oh,
Ghost throws
yeah.
do good damage. So
because what is style? What is it? Judo in it?
Yeah, it's judo / murderous street fighting.
Yeah. See you later.
That's a launcher. No wall hit though, so could have been worse in terms of damage. Pi's got very good strings, and here's applying those at the moment, or iron.
Oh, tried to whiff that kick, doing something else, but G-Day caught on.
And again,
nice. Oh, here we go. Oh,
so he's back against
up.
the wall.
Yeah.
Just take it. If it was a bit early in the round where we got him in that position, you might have seen a different result, but it was a bit too far to come back. So there's that double-handed mid.
Oh, nice.
Very fast. And the shoulder ramp, yeah, to finish off the combo. So it's big damage. That's a guard break, that headbutt.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he got up very quickly there. He's pushing buttons very well.
Nice.
And that's it. Good punish to finish the round.
Good games, good games.
But I do apologise in advance. I need to throw out a bunch of noob-friendly questions again.
Yeah.
Now, at the moment, obviously, DOA has got a handful of VF characters in it.
Yep.
Now, do they work? You know, if you're a Jackie player, can that game transition? Does it work? Are you believing it, or is it like watered down? Tell me about it.
I think if you're a fan of the DOA system, it really does work. I've had some people who play DOA and they complain because they said like the VF characters have come in there and just messed up the whole game because they're just so strong.
Right.
All of a sudden, they had a bit of a movement glitch in there where they were moving across the stage backwards very, very quickly, and they took that out. Yeah, but they work. The games, they come from the same. Oh, am I playing?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay, seems
I
like
think it's the semi-finals, but we can continue this.
we will do. Thank you very much. Okay, you're watching the Sega Cup warm-up, brought to you by Unequal Media, Lewis Magnus and Underworld Asylum. The Sega Cup is coming to Europe on Saturday the 3rd of August. It's going to be big, prize money is gigantic. Sega have done really well, giving us such a big prize pot to give away to you guys. So basically, this is the coup. If you don't like VF, come along. If you do like VF, come along. And if you don't like VF, still come along. We want to see you there. It's going to be the best show of the year.
VF.
You know what? There might be some random Street Fighter players at the but let's not go there.
I don't mind. Yeah. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. You know.
No, but yeah, I'm just really impressed, and I'm impressed today how many guys have actually made it out. Yeah. It's in a game which, right, gentlemen, Where do you practice? How do you practice? How do you level up on VF? Because the offline scene, I don't think there's much of one, is there?
There isn't, to be fair. We're now doing sessions at the Hog, but it seems to be few and far between at the moment. But,
Sure.
I mean, if you go on virtualfighter.com, you know, if you're new to VF and stuff like that, just post and just say, you know, hey, I'm up for some sessions, and we'll be happy to arrange something, you know. So,
Definitely 100%.
Yeah.
100% dedicated website to the Virtual Fighter community. VFDC? Is that right?
Virtualfighter.com.
Virtualfighter.com. Been around for donkeys. Seriously, like, and it hasn't changed.
Yeah, exactly.
The look hasn't changed. I mean, but
I think it's been there since Virtual Fighter 2, so there you go.
it definitely is. I think it's a very untapped world, completely. And I said, VF doesn't boast and stuff. It's quite a modest game, quite a modest series.
Yeah, I think a lot of the players realised, well, you know, all the top players in Japan and stuff like that. So, but the Western guys can compete as well and stuff like that. So,
Well, we've got people like GT. They're really good.
Yeah.
They can hang with the Japanese.
And let's not forget, it is Reinhardt's favourite game.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, but I've got some history of Virtual Fighter. Right, quickly.
I've seen the Games Master video. I've seen it. Yeah. I've really seen it.
I was in, you lot out there in the stream. I was in something called the Tetsugen Challenge on a show called Games Master.
Were you part of the? You were part
And
of it.
I was,
Against,
there's 100 of us.
Was it Kokujin?
I can't remember.
He was the car game player, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he just bodied literally everyone. But I can't play VF, so they really sort of duped a lot of people into doing it.
Yeah.
And my brother Mark Denton got a big expose on that.
I do remember watching it, and they took a break from it to do reviews, and then they suddenly cut back to it because one person had won a round or something on the programme.
Yeah.
And then he got bodied.
I think it was a guy from Sheffield or something like that. He was the only one person that actually knew.
No, he was the last person the Sheffield got, but we should be concentrating on the match right now.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in the break.
Well, Marley, J and Feck play against each other a lot, so they know each other's styles and whatnot.
Now, Feck said to me earlier that he thought Marley should actually play Vanessa because he feels that Vanessa is the stronger character.
Yeah.
Although that really will be egg on his face when Eileen beats him.
But it's because Akira does a lot of damage, and especially to Eileen being the lightest character in the game, she takes a lot of damage. So one combo and she's taken half life. Some good blocks here.
Oh, that's the most damaging throw.
But now he's back to the wall, so he's got to be careful. And Akira's probably better than the best.
Well, he was back to the wall.
Punishing you, yep. And now was it reversed again?
See, I hate giving Marley credit, but he is a good player.
Why?
I don't know.
You just don't want to feed the animals, yeah?
We're mortal enemies, that's why.
So you got to do is like, don't feed the crocodile.
Oh, here comes the mix-up.
So just one more combo from Akira and Eileen is done.
Yeah.
Although I get the feeling there's a cheeky heel coming at some point.
But there's the equalizer there. Marlon loves his hop kick. You know, that's his trademark.
Yeah, that 9K.
He's caught me so many times when I'm trying to throw him, only to lose the round as well. And it's always the 5th round as well, so it's a bit demoralizing.
It's more the fact that you look at her and you think she shouldn't be able to do that much damage, and then she does.
So
you look at that grin. He's grinning, he's smiling.
He's asking to change the stage, but Akira's really strong on that stage. Oh, okay. They went straight into it.
See, I love these stages being a Wolf player. Wall to wall.
I hate them, so they're too small for me.
To be fair, they are too small for every character. It's just some have an advantage, because Wolf just basically shoulders you into the wall, does a combo worth about 100 points of damage, picks you up, and then throws you to the other wall.
Not very fun.
Nah, it's not a true combo because you can break it.
Oh, I punished it, yeah. There you go.
Marley, very high risk with that sweep, and it didn't pay off.
So Feck got getting a bit more momentum now. He's won the first round.
Now go for the punch. Oh, now he goes for the punch kick.
There we go.
The sweep again.
And out to the wall now, so. Be careful.
It'll be the punch kick. No, he goes to the side kick.
Marlon was smart there. He switched position again to stay away from the wall. Here comes the big damage.
Oh.
Catches him again with that low.
That 3 PK, that was a killer in VF5, especially online because you couldn't react to it.
It's still good in this version as well, very good.
Yeah, it
gives you a lot of advantage on hit. So.
Now the last time these two were in a tournament, John did actually eliminate Marley.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah. And then you eliminated me.
Sorry.
No, I was completely outclassed at that point. Marley using those neutral throws.
Making Feck guess, you know. Uh-oh.
Well, hurt. That damage.
Okay.
To be fair, no one does expect the neutral though. There he goes.
Is that into the wall?
Oh,
He's
he
missed the
drops
combo
the
again.
combo.
I think there's a lot of rustiness here today.
Yeah, he's dropping. Come on, that's.
I don't think he was expecting to hit the wall, so. And Effect takes it 3-1, so.
He's no longer smiling.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to change character.
Oh, it's changed stage, I'm telling you, it'll change stage. Yeah, he's going to stay as Eileen. To be fair, I don't blame him. Although I would laugh if he got Lee on stage now.
That tends to happen as well, so.
Yeah. No, he's got home turf. Not that will do anything. Cheeky
It's
heel
funny because
time.
he's playing the Vanessa music as well.
Oh yeah.
That's come up afterwards. Don't fit in. So.
Oh, okay, sorry. This is Eileen's stage actually. I'm
Spoilers, GA, spoilers.
The bound, yep, into the wall now.
The
guard break, yeah.
God. That should be it.
Bro, that's murder.
Yeah.
Oh, that's murder. No. He just beat up some girl. No. I'm going, Sega, what are you? Sega, what is this? Like, comment like violence? I don't think so. Jeez. Oh, but she's going to back now, isn't she?
Yeah. Marlon's always aggressive, so we'll never sit back at the end of the screen. Punish the hop kick. Gotta be careful here now. One wrong guess, and she can lose the round here. He didn't do the double palm, so.
That could have been it.
You can see that you can see he was upset about that.
Oh yeah,
if he had the double palm, it was at the end of the round. Oh,
that could have been a spot.
Yeah.
Oh, nice sweep to beat the elbow. The side
tense now.
Missed the hit throw from that. I think John is a bit nervous right now.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming both players are now. Good luck, yeah. So,
and match point.
He's been using it a little bit too much now. Marlon's clocked onto it, so. Oh, follow-up combo. Okay, well.
John's against the wall now, moving away nicely. Oh, no. Where was the combo? That's it. He tried his best. Tried his best, but unfortunately...
They're going to have a laugh about it later.
Unfortunately, the little monkey girl, too much for him. So it should be you and Marley in winners final.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. Although...
I think they should be doing some matches behind as well, so...
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to, like, any resources or any Facebook groups, and if anyone can join, keep in touch.
We have a Facebook group growing actually, but I think it's just Virtual Fighter. You just type in Facebook and literally all of them will come up.
Yeah.
Just like them, and then you just join in fun really. So.
That's good. Like it's nice to see there's so much vibrancy of Facebook like fighting game community.
Yeah.
I'm a part of like 25 groups. It's like I get turn on notifications of didding. But no, it is a really good time for everyone. I think fighting games in the UK. I don't know, we had the Street Fighter 4 explosion, it's now settling down, other games are coming out of the woodwork, so I think now people are beginning to get into different sorts of game. This would be a nice game to get into. That's why I'm questioning you like a little kid.
This game,
that, I'm looking at it and I'm still back to like, oh god, where would I start? The spacing and...
It's very easy to learn because the system makes sense. A lot of the things that happen within the game, it's not like, this is random.
Right, sure.
It's all in the system, so if something doesn't... if you do a move or whatever it was and then it looks funny, it's because of the system. It's never random, it's stuff like that.
And also, the Final Showdown's console port does have a really good training mode.
Yeah,
It is really helpful.
So start there. If you're picking it up, start there. Going straight to the tutorial. So
we have a Pi mirror match. Now, I did see Jamal using Pi earlier, but I am surprised at this considering that his mains are Vanessa and Akira.
Yeah, I'm surprised Jamal's not using Vanessa, but maybe he feels more comfortable with Pi. Maybe he's been using her, I guess. So.
But
Shakir knows his matchup very well, so it's going to be a fun match. All right, Shakir takes the first round. Oh, caught her out of the sweep. That's max damage. Oh, missed the combo. Trying to get her to the wall with pressure now.
Now Pi's launches. I don't think you can get him out from here if he launched him.
Could have followed up there with a side hit.
He could have followed up there. Hit the wall.
Tries to get out there with the cartwheel. But
Here's 2 up now. Now I know that move very well because he kept getting me with it.
right, Jamal's got to try and impose his game onto Shakir now. There we go. Not the best combo, but it will do.
Shakir's just playing
Oh, just
safe.
caught on counter hit. Oh,
No follow-up.
could have punched that.
Oh, risky down attack.
Yeah,
And a
there you go.
risky-
So
risky yeah,
that move's
kick.
completely unsafe.
Yeah. Well, if you only do the first hit, it's okay, but if you do the second,
Yeah.
the cartwheels.
Battle of the cartwheels.
Yeah.
Guess you could solid kick and the cartwheel again to get out of there. Jamal's playing very passively now, so try not to attack too much.
Shakir could have followed up that.
Oh, nice guess.
Launcher.
Shakir
Shakir
takes the
takes
back
it.
down, yeah.
I think he will switch to Vanessa.
You see the momentum swing there, you know. Jamal had it around almost, it seemed like, and then one big launcher, and Shakir takes it.
No, he's sticking with part. Is he? No, he is going. Yeah. How? 58 costumes.
Yeah, he's been a bit busy.
Wow.
And I thought I was extreme with my 13 wolf costumes.
I only have 3, that's it for my character, no more than that.
Well,
so-
most of your day he's been going overkill because we're doing the event.
Oh.
So he's like, I've got to customise things. Like, I don't know what that means. Just go and do it.
I don't even know how does he know which one's which, to be fair.
Yeah, I at least named mine random things like Hulk Hogan or Road Warrior Hulk.
Wow.
Sorry, dumb statement. She must be cold.
Oh, that's just cheeky.
The good old
And Pyre's having a fit on the outside.
Shakir, right smile by Shakir, but he knows that's a big mistake.
The thing is, though, it's in VF, it's there, you should expect.
Yeah.
It's when I was in one of the tournaments, I did have a stage like this, and the guy I played against, he kept beating me with KOs when the walls were up, but as soon as the walls were down, ring outs. Which is cheeky, I know, but
It's part of this game, yeah, ring outs. You know.
I think the ring
So
out...
wait a minute. The environment changes per
yeah,
round.
yeah.
Every round you either get the cage up or the cage down.
So
And also in certain stages the walls can break if you do a move that does a wall splat.
Okay.
It'll break the wall so that wall then remains open for the rest of the match. So
there's a lot of variety in stages. Yeah, it's cool.
Hidden gems, man.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot today. I need this information. I need this intel.
Yeah.
when I present the Sega Cup. So
no worries, man.
Jamal was right to switch to Vanessa. He takes. I think that ring out might have
Swung it into his favour, yeah.
It happens like that when you get when you're in the lead, you've got the momentum, and then all of a sudden it's just like woof, and then you just
This game's very, it's mind heavy, so
yeah.
I'll catch with this cartwheel again.
And Jamar is now against the wall. Well, they're both against the wall in a way.
A little bit of life left. I'm not sure what can Jamar do here. He's got back to the wall. Okay, Shakir, make sure
Now the wall is
that repeat
down.
doesn't happen. Yeah. It's pretty cool as well because it changes the strategy as well.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. So now with the walls down, you have to be a bit more aggressive and worry about your ring positioning. So.
It's a nice damage on the throw. Also nice damage on that throw as
Throw
well.
you back. Yeah. Max damage throws there.
Yeah. That was risky. She doesn't have as much distance as she did in BF5 with that step
Yeah,
round kick, which
they
is
reduced the range of it a lot.
yeah.
It's still safe though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna be back against the wall now.
And Jamar needs to be careful right now. That's going to be damage.
The angle favoured him there.
That's-
On reversal, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the solo kick, guaranteed.
Shakir takes it combat.
Yeah.
Right, I believe I'm up against John, against Feck.
Okay,
So,
cool.
I can go back into my
right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
I can go into my little story again. So There's a production company called Hewlin International,
Yeah.
and they put out Games Master and Games World.
Yeah.
Now me and my brother got onto Games Master, and I've actually got a golden joystick banging somewhere in the house.
What?
I also got Eliminator Jacket. If you know about Eliminator Jacket, you know about Eliminator Jacket. I don't have to explain it to you.
No, you have to explain it to me.
You don't know, right?
Hang on.
There was Games World, which was on 5 nights a week, Sky 1 at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
On Monday there was a show called Eliminator.
Yeah.
Tuesday there was a show called I don't know, some random show, like a review show. Wednesday was another Eliminator. Thursday was Meet the Videators, and then Friday was the Showdown. So basically, on the Monday show and the Wednesday show, there were 8 guys, and then through playing various games, one person wins.
I see.
That man was me. So I thought to myself, you get this puffer, you get this bomber jacket, them old bomber jackets, the orange inside, really rubbish bomber jackets. I won the Monday show.
Yeah.
So what it is, you get the Monday show winner, and then you get the Wednesday show winner, and then they both got to come back on Friday. They got to battle it out at the beginning of the show.
Oh, cool.
Whoever wins out of that game goes on to play these guys called the Videators. Now, one of the Videators is Alex Very from Mad Cats. You notice how Alex is very, very good on camera because he used to be an actor and he used to be a Videator on a show called. I'm sorry, Alex. Yeah, I'm explaining Alex now. He used to be on a show called on Games World, and I met him there. And we'll come back to this after the match.
Part 3.
We got Beck versus Ash Kaiser. These guys are like, you know, kind of rivals in a way.
Yeah, they know each other very well, play styles very well. So again, the UK community is quite small, so everyone kind of knows how each other plays now. So that's the end. That's it.
Break!
Wow. He had like maybe a point or 2 left. Wow. I thought he was gone. That's it. Shoulder ram. Oh, he's missing that. He didn't miss that combo this time around now.
Nice.
Alright. Let's see what Ash can do from here.
Grabs, mix up into the wall. Does he get the full combo?
This is gonna hurt. Right, one more guess now. One more bad guess.
I thought he would pick him up.
What a comeback!
How could you lose, man?
He thought he was gonna go low, I guess, and he ducked. So.
The mind games with wolves, man. It's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you could be winning, and then he just does like 2 moves and you're dead.
Yep. That's Wolf in a nutshell. That Burning Hammer does like 140 points. That's more than half par.
It's crazy. I think you need to do like 2 and something, and you can win a round with that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 2.
Punishable. Yeah.
It's another one. He's got a little bit of life left. Yep.
He escaped this time. Mix up.
Just needs a little bit of he takes it. I mean, the first thing you have to do against Wolf is escape forward. That's his strongest throw. Like,
I mean, his back throw is pretty damaging as well.
Yeah, but at the start of the round, I think he did it against him. So I think that's what's causing
the confusion.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Forward or back?
Nice escape.
Got out that time.
Blocks it this time.
What happened?
Oh, has it come out? A little bit of technical difficulty here.
No.
They can even hear me.
We're just trying to figure out which score who just won.
Oh, okay. So that was Ash. So Ash took the first.
Ash took the first match.
Yeah.
So Ash, Ash
the wolf, the one on the right. Yeah. Into the wall now. No. Ash gets out. That's it.
Oh my god.
The F5. So Ash seems to be like getting battered, and then something makes a comeback. Nice escape again.
Oh, nice.
To the side.
I hate that move, man.
Misses the combo.
Oh,
and that should be the end.
That should be done. Yep. No,
Oh, he missed the
why
combo
didn't
as
you
well.
just do the easy combo, man?
Oh, so many drop combos.
You could have just done punch and what's it? Punch and kick punch. You could have done that, yeah.
Oh, the spot. Hey.
Oh, mix
look
up.
at the confidence
Even I
now.
know that move. Even I know that one.
Oh, he's styling now. Excellent.
Vex feeling himself now.
9 golden letters.
Yep.
So I had to get it out.
Excellent. All right. And you're going to change stage? No? Ash is happy to fight again.
We've got a bit of hype in the crowd.
Yeah.
This crowd is really loving this.
I'm surprised how
You
well
should be
this has
hearing,
gone
man.
down.
Like, look at the costume, man. Costumes are sick.
Just got to be careful of the wall here now.
Ooh.
You can't punish the double palm when you're side block.
Yeah.
When you're side blocking it. It's safe.
Oh.
It's going to hurt.
Damage. Yep.
Oh, he went for it. Oh, the cheekiness. Yeah, that's why you need to tech there. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. This is going to hurt as well.
Well, all right. For anyone who doesn't know, how do you tech that? How do you get up quickly?
Oh, so you just press all 3 buttons.
While you're on the floor.
When your character's about to hit the ground, you just press all 3 buttons.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any significance to the red light? Can you
no.
get anything back while
No.
it's depleting?
Nope.
It's just graphical then.
It's
Yeah,
just
just
an
for the combo.
indicator of how much life you've actually lost in that combo.
Alright, sure.
Look, see, as you finish that combo.
Right, because there's no combo counter, is there?
Yeah.
So I guess you identify. It is a combo because it keeps going.
Yeah.
Got you.
Damage.
Right, I totally understand now. Thank you.
Oh, do the overhead. No, man.
Oh, he's going to finish off in style with a diamond cut. Oh, hey. Well played.
That was well played. Yeah. And the crowd gives a round of applause.
Back to my story.
Okay.
So anyway, where was I? Games Master. So, Games Master thought it'd be a good idea to get 100 non-VF players to challenge this dude.
Oh, you mean that guy? What's his name?
Kiaso or something.
Is that-
yeah, that's his name.
Well, doesn't he have another name?
I don't know what his
Something
other...
like Casao or something like
No,
that.
that's how you pronounce it.
Oh,
Kiasao. Kiasao.
Oh,
As
Casao.
Ryan always uses to
Oh,
tell me.
right.
Yeah.
Because when I watch that clip, like they call him Casao or something, and I'm like, is that the guy's name? Yeah.
So it was a bit of a fix.
It was a bit one-sided.
A bit one-sided because of the day. They picked me. They fully know I can play Street Fighter. And I told them straight, listen, I think you messed up because they can't interview people for it. And they asked you straight, do you like Virtua Fighter? And if you said no, like you're in. So I said no. I don't know how to play. I don't like it overly. So 100 of us pretty much got murdered. But there was no Prince there.
Yeah,
there was no Ryan Hart there.
Yeah.
So I think they really, TV. Sometimes
you have to make it entertaining.
How 'cause otherwise, if he gets beaten, repeatedly, but that's what happened. So that's my pass with VF, gentlemen.
Hey.
All right, so we got Aeon who just beat me versus Ash, and yeah, that's a really good heavy combo from Pi.
Oh, nice. Scouted out the throw there.
Oh, nice back. Forward back throw.
Yep. The guaranteed solo kick afterwards in the back. Oh wow.
Wow, why is he eating down forward?
Shakir was just throwing it out. He's 2 for 2
kick
now.
guard, man.
He's been Ash's mind a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you can't miss those
missed
combos against Pi. Oh,
Yep.
nice escape.
Oh, nice escape.
Shakir decided not to tech there, so Ash knew that.
Nice. Oh, mix
just a
up.
bit of life left, yeah. Just punish that.
Oh
there
my
you go.
god. Yo, just get up.
And another one.
Oh no!
Oh, you could have done another one.
I wonder what Aeon was thinking, man.
I think he was just a little bit nervous, so surprised again. You can push her out now.
Hold on, is that get? No, that's not
Mr.
get.
Combo again.
Mr. Combo.
You got to duck the follow up for that.
Oh,
No.
here we go. Yeah. It should be a lot of damage. Oh no, he went for the mix-up.
He wants to try and force him out the ring.
Yeah. Oh, they have to be careful now because they're really at the edge of the ring.
Oh.
Oh.
Shakira's not teching.
Everybody should be teching that, man.
So He's just trying to slow him down, but Ash is realizing that he knows he's not going to take. So misses the combo again.
Ooh, okay, mix up.
No, he had to go. He had to go back the other way. Otherwise, he would have run himself out.
Oh yeah,
Nice punish.
Low throw punish.
You can escape it. You only get.
Oh, that drop kick, man. Seriously, like when you watch these Japanese matches, you see them do it a lot.
Yeah.
Like you see that, you know that guy who plays, I think his name is Kanzen something, the wolf player. Yeah. And he just rinses that move, man.
It's the only good low he's really got because he used to have the Grizzly Lariat.
Oh yeah,
in
the low
yeah,
sweep.
and they're taking it out. So.
And that move was kind of teeth though, to be honest, because it hits low and it kind of stops you from stepping as well.
Yeah, it was half circular as well.
Yeah.
So it only tracked one way. So.
Oh,
again.
not taking, man. Get up. Ooh. What's he going for? The, what do you call it?
Excuse me, where's her life?
Where's her life?
I literally looked down and I looked up and there's no life.
This is VF sometimes, you know. You make a couple wrong guesses and that's the end of it. That's the end of the round.
Like
you
that.
Have rounds that just last about 10 seconds.
Don't count no one out there.
Yeah.
Alright, look at the timer. It says 45 seconds, right? In Street Fighter, yeah, people would be getting time out. In this game, it's fast paced, man.
Yeah.
Do you get many times out at all?
No, hardly.
No, right, hardly.
Very rarely, yeah.
So people just want to get in there and get overdone with.
Yep.
Well, it's because there's so many decisions you're making.
Yeah, so many
quickly.
mind games that you have to.
That's why rounds end so quickly. It's crazy. It's not like Street Fight. You're standing back at the end of the screen. You're jumping over fireballs and stuff like that. In VF, it's literally mono.
It's up close, like
But isn't backing off a viable option?
Yeah,
of course,
that's perfectly fine as well.
That's part of the game. Like it depends on the stage as well. So I was speaking to someone about stages, and I was saying stages are almost like a character as well. You have to learn how to play that stage and utilize your characters. Like
it's almost as if you're playing a person and another element. Because the stages change, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes they got walls, sometimes they haven't.
So this stage, for instance, has breakable walls. So you can change the dynamic of the gameplay, because then you have one wall that's exposed, so you can ring someone out.
Yeah. So a clever thing to do now in round 4 would be to break that wall. And then when you get into round 5, Pi is automatically in trouble because she gets backed out too far. She has to worry about her back as well.
So you set up a round previously.
Yeah, exactly.
This game is too sick. No wonder you guys like it so much.
This game has so many like mind games involved. It's ridiculous. Oh, nice. He went for the reset.
Secure. Okay. I went for a setup there rather than the guaranteed damage.
Damage
could have punished that. Could punish
that.
That.
Punishable. Oh. Okay, that's it.
Ash had the round. So when he blocks the forward kick, he could do the wolf's back punch, and that would have done enough combo damage to kill her.
Okay, well, I guess he didn't know the proper punish.
He did screw hook, which is guaranteed as well, but you got to do it really fast.
Yeah.
Right?
So in this game, like you have to capitalize very quickly on punishment.
Yeah.
If you miss your punch kick punishment, like you're just in trouble basically, because the other person can sidestep or duck, get out of the punishment situation.
Damage.
Oh. Okay.
Well, Ash takes this one now. Let's see what Shakir has for second round. Just got to punish that when it whiffs right in front of you there.
That's punishable.
Yeah, same situation there again.
Oh.
Alright, Pi's on her back.
Wow, nice. So he actually waited the perfect time just to do that move. Oh, Aeon is not reacting fast enough.
That was a nasty kick. See where he kicked her?
That side kick.
No babies for you, sweetheart.
It's in the kidney.
Sorry, I'll keep it.
Okay.
Ash playing with a lot of confidence today, I can see.
Oh, nice.
Now she's back against the wall. It's got to be careful here. Oh.
Okay, that's almost it.
Mix
up. See, what he did there is he hopped, and he's got a mix up if he jumps and he does a move, right? So he's got like probably 3 mix ups that he could have done. He could just hop and not do anything. He could hop, do the overhead, or he could hop and do the low. Yeah. So you have to really guess.
You know what? Today
I'm being called up. Alright, man.
Good luck.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Shout outs to our sponsors, Ludus Magnus, for providing the equipment that we use to run the Coliseum games. Shout outs, to Yama and Razer, who provide, respectively monitors, headsets that we use at Razer Coliseum games. Okay.
Right, can you sidestep in this game?
You can.
You can?
Yes.
Is it as blatant as Tekken, you keep walking around?
Well, yes, you can do that, but there's an art to sidestepping in this game.
All right,
there is one video of a VF5 match, which is Eileen versus Wolf, where she basically just hits
sidesteps
Wolf
the whole round.
Yeah, she hits him once, and then she just walks in a circle, and everything Wolf does, he can't touch her. She wins 3 rounds by a time over by just doing that much damage, because Wolf cannot get near to her.
And then you should see the video afterwards. The guy's so pissed off. He gets up from the arcade machine, picks up the stool, and throws it over the cabinet. He's like, To
be fair, I think
probably do the same.
I would do the same as well. Being a Wolf player, if Marley did that to me, I would. If it was online, I would just disconnect. I would go to Sheffield, get the train to London, and then go to his house.
Oh, so you wouldn't say?
Yeah, I literally.
You would take the beef on the train.
I would.
You keep it warm.
Yeah, I'd be going.
But then Sheffield to London's like 4 hours in the train, isn't it?
Yeah, they'd be going. Do you want a paper? Do you want a drink? No.
Did you buy a ticket? No.
No. Didn't have time.
I've got to kill someone.
So all right. Like I was saying, there's an art to actually sidestepping in this game.
Sure.
If you time your sidesteps, you do an evade basically.
Okay.
And evade allows you to hit the person side turned. It's a new feature in VF5 Final Showdown.
Well, they made it so that if you always evade, then you end up just being side turned. So it's like a successful evade will be like an original an OM in offensive move, which was where you would go to the side of them. But
did you like that mechanic?
I did, but I don't really mind that. It's
I've got no strong.
Yeah.
I don't evade anyway because I'm not good enough. Although I don't think Ion's happy with my. I do feel like I stole it from him.
Oh right, with all those grabs, man.
I feel guilty about beating John and Ion. It just but.
Well, should I set up a virtual fight afterwards?
No, it'll be alright.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so we got Jide and Marley J, and just so anyone who doesn't know, these guys have a history. It's like they're probably like some of the strongest players in the UK community. So right now you're basically watching VF at its finest when you see these two play. Like you see everything: mind games, mix-ups, punishment, combos.
Is this comparable to like a top-end Japanese match?
I would say it's close.
Okay,
it's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah,
that's good.
But I mean, these guys are no slouch, right? They went to Evo last year.
They went to Evo. I remember Jide Jide got tipped top 16. Marley was close to. There were 4 UK guys there: Jide, Marley, Ryan, and myself. Jide and Ryan got top. I think Ryan came in top 8.
Right.
Jide came top 16. He only lost because he didn't know the Taka matchup. And then Kamage told him that Go is really good against Taka. Kamage being one of the top Japanese players, really good player, really nice guy. And Marley was close to making top 16. I think he was like 2 matches away. He had a good showing against Itabashi Zangief Itazan.
Yeah,
so he did well.
I mean, seriously, last year's Evo had some really top contenders. And this is just like on the eve of almost like the game had been out for like only just couple weeks.
It's been about for about a month, 6 weeks
roughly.
Possibly.
So I mean, we basically had a lot to catch up in terms of actual like practice, doing combos, match experience, that kind of thing.
I think there's a belief that a lot of people don't like. A lot of like the veterans don't like Final Showdown because it has shortened the gap between the newer players and the experts.
Yeah. Honestly though,
it's a lot easier.
Everybody says that Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 4, that gap is nowhere like it was. That's the way it has to go. We have to suck it up and deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, if we want the community to grow, we want the games don't have...
Well, we want more people to play it.
Yeah, that accessibility is so key now.
I mean, what he just said is that, you know, they made the game a little bit more accessible.
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't mean that the game is easy, right?
Well, VF has always been about mind games. It's about reading your opponent and knowing
what to do in a certain situation.
Yeah, it's more satisfying to guess correctly than it is to input a very long string.
Yeah, so I remember when I used to play VF5 and I used to do Akira's Dragonlance combo, and I'd get pissed off when I couldn't execute the back forward.
Oh, it's the hardest move in the game for
basically,
me.
they took that part out of the game. The execution part. So they've made it easier.
So simple man's English. Which move is that with Akira?
It's the kick, elbow, body
But
check.
yes, you know what I've heard? That is really hard. The kick, whatever, and the body check.
Yeah, it's
loads of guys can't do it. A couple of years ago.
Years ago, that was difficult.
They've changed it now so that the elbow is no longer forward and punch; it's just punch.
Yeah.
And the body check is easier to do now as well.
So you basically had to execute down forward punch guard. Down forward kick and guard, forward punch, back forward punch and kick
and it
together.
had to be clean
and it had
as well.
It had to be really rapid and on time, like precise. So if you miss that, if you miss forward punch, you're screwed.
Right, sure.
You just get kick and that's. Oh no, you get. Wasn't there like a punch follow up afterwards, or am I thinking of just his secondary knee? As in, because he had the knee. So originally knee was kick and guard, release guard after one frame, and then they put in another knee where you do just a standing knee, and then you could follow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, he had that in 5.
Oh,
yeah. So
that should be Eileen done.
Okay. Wow. All right. So we've been talking.
I do apologize. That was my fault. You guys did not talk about the match.
Yeah. All right. So G-Day just caught up to Marley J.
It's 1-all right now.
All right. Sure.
In winners finals, it still first to 2.
It's still
first to 2. Well,
finals.
the good thing is I've got to face the loser of these two, which means that it'll be a quick match.
Well, all right. So let's just talk about the match then. So
they're both very strong, but now that headbutt, when we were in Cannes for World Games Cup, we did find out something interesting about that. It doesn't work on Kage.
Really?
Yeah, basically Kage just stands there and the headbutt just misses. And G-Day had the wonderful, why?
Why? That one thing. Oh.
He came back to G-Day smiling, Marley smirking. He's I'm coming back.
Because when you think about this, right, that setup right there, G-Day could have done the stomp, but then if he missed the stomp, then Marley could have got up and did a wake-up attack.
Rolling,
right? So he chose not to do a wake-up. He chose not to do the stomp and let Marley J wake up so he could do a mix-up. So the mix-up there was do a low or a mid, and he thought if I do the low, it's too big. So he did the mid, and obviously didn't pay off. So
no, that's all right. He's getting some really nice high damage.
Wow.
That knee. Oh, he doesn't follow it up.
Oh, that stance and mix-ups. Okay.
See, Eileen, she can knock you down from a load of different positions, and it's really, really tough to judge where she's coming from.
Yeah.
So she'll just slip backwards and then just
move forward and attack.
And Marley knows that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of similar to Vanessa, how you can, backdash and then cancel.
Yeah.
You can cancel just before you get back in, or you can cancel when you're moving back.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a mix-up basically.
Yeah, and also you can do this everything. So you can cancel into her other stance.
Yeah, into her other stance.
You can just stop the kick, or you can go in with the kick. You can stop the kick at the knee and then just go for a throw.
Yeah. So I mean, this game really encourages you to utilize all your character's tools.
Okay.
For wake up, mix-ups, and
wow.
Oh,
I thought that was over then.
Yeah, I almost thought that Go would fall over the edge of the ring that time.
I thought we were about to see G-Day do a zero chan.
Okay, so whoever wins this is. Oh,
wait,
careful.
Whoa. Oh, who's won? Oh, it's still going.
I was lucky,
Yes. Oh, and Marley has done it. He's halfway there.
Yeah, so I mean, now you have to face G-Day.
Yeah, I know. This is going to be great fun, isn't it?
And G-Day is not very hard. I mean, not very
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, slight difference there. Easy and hard.
I'll see you guys.
See you guys.
Good luck.
You'll probably see me in a bit.
All right. So yeah. Whoa, this is really cool, man. Really exciting stuff.
The reason why we wanted to do something like this is so that we can basically talk about the game.
Yes.
And for the veterans of the game, they will pretty much know everything. They'll come and watch the video later on, when we put it on YouTube, and they'll just get some entertaining matches. And for people who don't know much about VF, we're trying to kind of educate them so that they know a little bit about the mind games and how you actually play the game, and to realize that it's not really a difficult game. When you break it down to the bare essentials, you need to just learn how to play the characters.
But I'll be honest though, the amount of stuff you guys have chatted about in the last hour, I'm completely swamped. I would not know where to start. If I were to go home tonight and actually play, I'd still be like, oh, it's very, very deep.
Yeah, but
you say it's an easy game.
It's an easier game.
Easy.
I wouldn't say it's easy.
I could tell you what I tell everyone, because on VFDC I get asked a lot, how do I start playing this game? And I always tell people the same thing. Your 4 basic moves are standing jab, crouching jab, and your fastest mid, which usually your character's elbow, and then throws.
Right.
Okay, you start on those, you build your game around those, and everything else is essentially fluff.
Yeah, it's just to make it look flashy.
It's there to complicate the match for your opponent, but at the end of the day, that's what it's going to boil down to.
So, a really basic mindset. Do those standing mediums, do they create stun, stagger, do they open up? Because other jabs...
They can do. I mean, so there's a risk reward with each sort of mid, so or high. So it tends to be that, say, a big launch that's going to launch a normal hit, they tend to be 17 frames pretty much across the board, and they tend to be minus 15 on block across the board.
Right, sure.
So it's like a general, but that's the risk you take for doing the move. If it's blocked, you'll be punished. But
If it
usually the
hits-
punisher's not, and if it hits, you get a nice combo.
Yeah, you get a big opening.
Yeah.
Anyway, it looks like Jide's quite kind of beasting. He did say.
Yeah,
But
it's very quick.
you did miss a really good wall combo just a while
Right,
ago.
sure.
But yeah, Jide is no slouch at all.
No.
And I know Ash is really dreading this match really.
If I was Ash, I'd just go for all-out antics, because Jide's basic play is very, very, very strong.
Yeah, so I mean the fundamentals are really solid basically.
Yeah. So you can beat him by out-anticing him basically. Like that.
Wow, nice. Well, what's that move again? Toe kick stunner? No.
That was a Shining Wizard.
Shining Wizard. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so it's a catch for him.
Shining Wizard. Oh man, these throw escapes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so Jide, it's a basic thing, but you can't throw escape a Shining Wizard, which is why it's good against someone like Jide.
oh,
There we go,
Okay.
forward throw.
just one mix-up. Oh,
And a kick. And actually, if Jide had chosen to block there, he would have lost that round entirely. So again, it's that choice between blocking, attacking, or throwing, and he's chosen the right thing.
That's
He's
not
won the
just
round.
saying that blocking a move rather than trying to beat a move.
Yeah.
That's a different mindset altogether.
sometimes you just have to you have to play the game where you don't try and outpoke the other person. I know in a lot of other fighting games that's what
That is what
they
you have to
teach
do.
you to do. Like
Yes.
in Tekken, you have to kind of outpoke the other person. In this game, it's all about just being patient a little.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can sort of play your reckless rushdown in this game as well. But if someone is good at blocking in this game, it's even less effective in this game than a lot of other games, because how hard you'll be punished is very, very hard. Alright, so a good neutral throw there from Ash. And you see Jide's going for that knee, which he knows is going to give him about half of Ash's health if he lands it.
Oh, nice side turn.
Side throw. That's another thing that's pretty distinctive to this game. In most 3D games, even though they're 3D, they're played on a 2D plane anyway.
Yeah.
But in VF, it really is.
It really is a three-dimensional
Yeah, so
stepping
you
game.
can. The properties of moves change if you're to the opponent's side,
Right.
and if you're behind them, like more distinctly than pretty much any other game I can think of. That's a good block there. You got up very quickly. Good throw and a stomp. And every time you see a bright yellow flash on the screen, that means it's a counter hit. That's the game's tell for that.
Right, so yeah, if you see a yellow flash, counter hit. If you see a blue flash,
It's a side. It's a counter hit or some sort of counter hit from the side. And a red flash, which is rarer, means there's been a stagger somewhere. But really, it's only the blue flash, blue and yellow flash that are important.
yeah.
Now you've mentioned that.
Yeah, see,
there's a lot.
Now you're starting to notice,
I noticed,
right?
yes.
Yeah. It's like
Before,
that should win. Oh, that's good. Very good.
So the counter hit means that your move's got in there first. Obviously, your opponent sometimes push the button or use a faster move to beat out their move. So in VF, the balance between moral play and what they call Abari.
Abari. It means that you attack all the time.
Attacking from disadvantage. The balance between that is very important because if you defend all the time in VF, they're just going to throw you. So there's at some points you're going to have to attack from disadvantaged situations to beat the throws. But obviously, if you're attacking from a disadvantaged situation and they attack as well,
then they land a counter hit.
Yeah,
a major punishment.
Right, exactly. So it's a really strong guessing game. Very important.
Okay, we just saw a wall stagger and a side turn situation from Jide.
And this is match round for G-Day. And that's a guard break.
Oh, almost.
That's a good throw to punish from Ash. Well, he whiffs, he's very lucky there. And then it should be a combo finish with the shoulder.
God, the damage! Wait a minute. If you got that throw, could have been it.
That would have been it, yeah.
Oh, just one more mix-up.
Oh, he took a massive risk there.
Wow.
A massive risk.
I can't believe that.
Use a safe move, please. All right, I'm jumping back out.
Sure
I think
thing.
it's me, G-Day.
All right.
I think Ash should probably come over.
So would you talk about you think the top, I know it's quite biased and it's quite difficult to probably ascertain, top 5 Virtua 5 players in the UK.
Top 5 in the UK.
5.
Well, Ryan Hart.
Yep.
Even though he doesn't really play VF much nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be Ryan Hart, Marley J.
Yep.
Jide.
Yep.
Let's see, who else is really, really good? Ash.
Can't get to 5, can you?
It's quite difficult. Right. It's kind of difficult to say exactly. But yeah, there are a lot of talented players, but they haven't really been around much. But anyways, I think we will kind of wrap this up for now.
Because it's grand final time.
Right, it is grand final time.
So guys, we're
we're
going
to take a commercial break or a break, and we'll see you next
time.